Guess I should have accused him a while ago. So, she's still alive, huh?
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon, Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders?
Oh, sweet law. Halcyon Helen rose from the dead.
Really, Quentin? This is the inspector you hired? No. Actually, it makes sense. If I was trying to frame someone for murder, I'd hire a gormless dolt and make them inspector too.
Hold on, if you're not a ghost, then what are you? Will somebody please tell me what's going on? Hey, I may be gloomless, but I am definitely not the other thing.
Just tell us why you're still alive before you give the captain a headache.
Brace yourself, Inspector. You're about to learn the biggest secret in the vaporwave industry. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
A twin? The only thing worse than being an only child has gotta be having a perfect sibling. Can you imagine the parents?
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
So, for you Sherlock fans, yes, Watson's right. For once, it was actually twins. Feigned shock. Administrator Ludovico, a murderer, a coward? Why, I never.
Call me a murderer all you like, Inspector, but I'm no coward. I bloodied my hands to save this colony. I'd do it again. If it means defending Halcyon's future, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
It's doing a good
They're
job.
not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host, a bliss so pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
Except they're not symbiotic because, you know, they do anything just to keep their own selves alive. Not symbionts. I've seen the way the infected behave. Raking a tiny profit for yourself. Oh, you were right. He deserves to die. I like that answer.
Wait, hear me out. I'm not the only one with blood on my hands. I tried to defend Halcyon's future. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent.
I know you killed the Rangers mascot.
The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't working for the administrator. No, he might have been. I found him rummaging through your things. That's what I thought.
That doesn't surprise me at all. He was on Ludovico's side, just like the others. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them.
You murdered Laura Bloom? Hey, you killed the constable. She was on your side.
She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
What about Dr. Bloom? Was that you in the research lab?
Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advancement. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder? I call it disarming my enemy.
Alright, I'll give her that.
You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
Oh. Except for that free will part. I'm helping you, Helen. Let's just do this. Helen, I'm with you. Ludovico's out of his mind.
The lesser of two evils, I suppose. Let's get...
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay close.
How can I follow you? I'm taking Spectrum Brown.
Head through that door. There's another way out.
Oh, that's on fire. I can't open that door. It's sealed. How do I get out of here? The glass don't break. I don't see any way out. Oh, it's turned blue. I guess I just had to wait for her. Ow. So we're close to this. So this must be part of the exit.
Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out.
What's the plan?
This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many they've infected. Most of them won't even know they're carrying a parasite inside of them. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Boundless energy, insufferable joy, an almost saccharine attitude of optimism. Then just like that, parasites bursting out of their bodies, fat and wriggling with vital energy.
Science and dumb. I like this. Just spray them with fancy pesticide. Colonies full of weird chemicals.
I imagine you don't hear this very often, but that's remarkably clever of you. An airborne pesticide of some kind. I think you may be onto something. Let's meet back at your penthouse. We'll ready our next move. See you soon, Inspector.
transit. Alrighty, so now I've got my semi-killing party. I should have switched out Ellie for Felix. Felix likes blowing things up. Oh wait, I can fast travel there. Oh, sure, the guests just stay here. Big explosion on one of the islands. They stick around.
You've returned. Hope you're finding the hotel to your liking. Now, what can I lend a hand with?
Ugh. I was hoping I'd have something with the change.
What floor would you like to visit?
Oh, she's not as happy as she was before.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Oh, the gun doesn't have any modifications available to it. Darn it! Can I tinker with it, though? I got money to burn. Well, I don't really need that in my arsenal anymore. Let's see. Let's pull that out. Oh, let's just leave it. Gun shoots now at 90, 97. It's not as good as this gun, but then again, it's stagger. Taste the rainbow. What a funky description. Light, ammo, long gun, physical damage. 111 rounds per minute, rate of fire 0.75 seconds. 3.5 on the reload. I think it takes longer than that. Maximum range 200 meters. Got a big recoil. But I know that. Alright, well, then let's just repair everything. And then repair you. Repair you. Repair you. Then, let's see, that one's 142. 94. Where's the one with all the stuff on it? 153, yes. So it still says it's not repaired. Oh yeah, let's do the barrel, and so I'll be right back. All right, everything else is modified up. All right, let's talk.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence. Thank you, but no. I can't grieve properly while Ludovico's still breathing. So let's see if we can't solve that problem first. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not going to sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, he'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
That's a lot of numbers, and that's a lot of squiggly things. Read the formula. It's slightly depressed instead of incredibly happy. So your immune system could destroy the parasites before the larva stage. Oh, I like this one. It's a lot of numbers. And what's that squiggly thing?
That's a question mark. Look, never mind, just listen carefully. I need 2 ingredients. Essence of sprat and a pod of parasite eggs. Please, for the love of the law, don't eat either.
Oh.
Go to the spaceport warehouse and look for the sprat essence. You can find an egg pod in the wilderness reserve. That's the place with all the trees.
Essence of sprat sounds like some type of perfume Spacer's Choice would make.
Please, let's not give Spacer's Choice any ideas. Essence of sprat is not a perfume, thank the law. Sprats have an adaptive immune system. They don't suffer from the diseases and parasites they carry. It's one reason why you'll see them in every corner of the colony. Dr. Blossom experimented with sprats and accidentally discovered a way to become immune to the parasites. That's probably when she decided to switch to human testing.
And once I've got the ingredients...
I borrowed a centrifuge from the research lab. Use the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic.
Yep, no problem. I know exactly what all those words mean.
That's reassuring to hear. I have complete confidence in you, and I'm not regretting my decisions at all. You'll be fine. The equipment was designed to be used by your average Rizzo's worker. It's practically idiot-proof. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites.
Not so fast. Let me borrow your needler.
Are you worried I'm gonna shoot you in the back?
I'm already doing all of the work. I deserve to feel like an Antherwave hero.
You're right. You do deserve the spotlight. Here. You take good care of my needler, and it'll take good care of you.
Holster the gun.
There's one other thing. While
Always
you're at
one more thing.
Piraeus Spaceport, have a word with Cedric Kincannon. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector. I'm counting on you.
I like your style, murdering anybody you want in the name of revenge. Let's ask her about... I wanted to ask you about
Why,
Belinda.
Inspector? Am I being questioned?
That's right, and I advise you to cooperate.
Mind your tone, Inspector. I'm not some Edgewater rube you can shake down for answers. Belinda and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend.
I wondered if they named her Ruth after the Supreme Court Justice. That would have been cool if they actually did that. No one else knew you had the sister. People knew Ruth Bellamy. Was it hard for Belinda to keep herself secret? Let's go with the twins.
Parents, naturally. An agent, a couple of directors. None of them had any reason to reveal the truth. To them, Helen was a brand. Revealing our secret meant damaging that brand. Damaging that brand meant losing money. Nobody in this colony wants to lose money. Belinda and I saw Helen as an act of theatric sleight of hand. We enjoyed the deception, the challenge. We wanted to see how far we could go.
I'd say you went pretty far. You became Halcyon's best paid stars. Can't imagine you thought it would end this way. No. That's all I wanted. Oh, I'll go with the stars. The best paid stars.
And if I hadn't underestimated Ludovico, you and I probably wouldn't be talking about Belinda in the past tense. We wouldn't be talking about her at all. It should have been me in that ballroom. Belinda died because I was careless. Never mind that. If you've got something else to ask me, now's the time.
Was it hard for her to keep herself hidden like that?
No. Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen, attend social events on my behalf, perform a few stunts, deliver a few lines. And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role and be my sister again. She was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier life. I made sure of that.
She was important to you. If I were you, I'd want revenge too. Easier life in Byzantium and the rest of the colony starves to death. Let's go with the revenge.
I'm glad you can see past your earlier remarks. I am not, as you believe, a cold-blooded murderer. I was delivering retribution. I'm glad I could satisfy your curiosity.
I don't want to hear the whole story. I like your style, murdering anybody you want in the name of revenge.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, and that worries me a little. Leora Blossom and Maria Keene were on Ludovico's side. They chose to stand between me and my sister's killer. I had to cross them off.
I remember what happened. See, once again, you're forgetting about the mascot. I don't care about the mascot.
Anything else?
All right, I'm going to upgrade the needler, and then we'll get going.